With us talking hunting as a whole now 3 years ago, if you can believe it, I find it hard to believe that we've only now gotten around to these mobs individually. That, and even some of the hidden mechanics of suspicious dirt piles themselves, as all the topics are good eating if you catch my drift. Now there has been mention of these hunt surprises over the years, but never a true spotlight episode for all. However, that's changing very soon enough. But what about the beasts that aren't a surprise at the end of a hunt? What makes Koalefants so special, folks? Well, plenty actually. Even more so now than ever before. So let's discuss. And to begin, on paper, Koalefants are essentially beefalo that simply deal more damage and are harder to encounter, of course. That said, Koalefants also drop twice the meat of beef, and then some. And this is what makes hunting them so advised at the end of the day, as bear in mind, hunts themselves are available all year round. 8 big meat that you can use as you please, plus things called Koalefant trunks that offer 37.5 hunger and 30 health when raw, and yet still up that to 75 hunger and 40 health when cooked with no other penalties. Oh yes, Koalefant should be breakfast, lunch, and dinner for most, especially nowadays when trunks can now also be cooked within crockpots like never before. Not only that though, Koalefant trunks themselves also have their very own recipe called Fig Stuffed Trunk, costing at least a fig, and a trunk of course. But 56.25 hunger and 60 health to pop, you say? Not bad if you wish. But do note that you will have to have found one of your 3 waterlogged biomes to actually make it at the end of the day. So alright then, that's a pretty darn good start, I'd say. Koalefants are clearly some of the best meals on wheels in this game. But what else can they do for us? Well, to be fair, not too much of note, honestly. Now don't get me wrong, Koalefant trunks themselves do go into some crafts like the brazy vest here. However, such things are not going to be the best things to write home about, if you know what I mean. We will get the least amount of winter insulation a clothing can offer us in this game, low wetness protection, and a small sanity regeneration effect, as you can see. But other than that, nothing special beyond lasting a heck of a long time, really. But what's this? A puffy vest made from a winter Koalefant trunk? There's a difference? Yes, indeed, everyone. And this suit here is actually worth a note, as while it will drop that 20% wetness proofing for whatever reason, it will still keep that sanity regeneration effect when worn, while now offering the best winter insulation that clothing can give us. Now, I still personally prefer to keep my backpack slot an actual backpack or armor, but for just a couple more beefalo fur, the puffy vest is definitely a major improvement. Oh, a couple beefalo fur and a winter Koalefant hunt too, of course. As yes, come winter, our new friends here change colors and drop a different trunk. All that said though, they are still just Koalefants, so gain their attention however you please, bait out their headbutts, get 5 to 6 hits in yourself, and repeat until it's deadzo. But also note this, if you've hunted a Koalefant before winter and winter hits, it's suddenly not going to become a winter Koalefant. You have to have a hunt in winter for a winter Koalefant. But hold up, Beard, now that you mention all that, you really haven't shown or told us how to actually handle these things. What are our options to make hunts easier? Well, if you've got friends, I'd simply run a Koalefant into them for very easy kills, but if you're forever alone like Beardo, you could just try your luck at running one into an edge as seen here. You can always and likely should carry a ranged weapon to draw their attention, as they're way too aware and skittish for most anything else, or perhaps even ambush them at night, as they do stick to an area and thus sleep like most other mobs when they have to. And this last one is one that most people kind of ignore and don't really talk about or even use, but it's also the foundation for one of our final topics of the day. Mob persistence. All huntable mobs in this game, yes, even Eucus and Vargs, will linger and roam the area they spawn into until they are dead. Period. Koalefants are no different and still go about their business even if we're halfway across the world. So then, Why not use this to our advantage? What's stopping us from sparing a few and running them into a pen for safekeeping? What's stopping us from keeping this petting zoo open for periodic poop production? I'll tell ya, absolutely nothing. Well, nothing but an actual hunt, of course. And that's how I truly wish to end the day, folks, with notes on how hunting actually works. Suspicious dirt piles will randomly generate near a player's location and can be interacted with to reveal a paw print and thus begin a hunt. This print will literally point us in the proper direction of the next print, and this process could go on for 6 to 12 prints per hunt, mind you. But finish said hunt, and your survivor should react as if whatever it is you happen to be hunting is now nearby, and that's because it is. Be it a Koalefants, an Eucus, a Varg, or even a Vault Goat nowadays, depending on the circumstances. You have now completed the hunt and have to wait 1 to 1.5 days for another to generate. Now, suspicious dirt piles themselves also have some sneaky mechanics to them too, like how if a hunt isn't started, they will try to then continuously spawn near us as we get further away from their initial location up until we finally do reveal the prints. And that's key, because if we have already started and then take too long to further interact with them, then we're out of luck, as tracks not only disappear in roughly 38 seconds, a failed hunt means another 1 to 1.5 day cooldown. But to truly wrap up our day comes an odd saving grace in all this: rain. For you see, tracks disappear in but 23 seconds in rain or a wet world. However, the world then takes pity on us, I guess, and will offer us yet another hunt not 5 seconds later. And yes, this is very repeatable. It's very strange, but very unique. So take notes. And there you have it, everyone. A very long overdue guide on Koalefants, but then don't starve together here. They're meat machines, literally, so use them as such. But the rest of the optional stuff is absolutely there too, so don't forget them. Thanks for watching, folks. Well wishes to all. Eat that nose meat, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.